of any autoimmune disease is inflammation, and this, of course, is a well-known fact. Now, there are numerous reasons that your dog's immune system can trigger into this autoimmunity pattern, from leaky gut, poor diet, stress, infections, acute factors like multiple vaccines, injury, surgery, and so on. Even pregnancy can trigger it too in female dogs. So the reasons are many. But the common denominator here is inflammation, because this is the pathway that is the body's natural response following really any of these reasons. Now, while controlling inflammation is an essential part of the process to reverse autoimmunity, establishing those underlying reasons that triggered the autoimmune disease in the first place is really important, of course. Now, let's find out a little bit more about this in today's short video. Hi there, it's Lyndall Pinchin, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Click on the bell to be notified too of my weekly videos. And if you're a regular, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Now, I'm a really big fan of using natural anti-inflammatory agents when it comes to treating and addressing the inflammation that's associated with any sort of autoimmune patterns. Now, these include products such as turmeric, boswellia, PEA, CBD oil. Now, while I'm not legally allowed to prescribe this, I still love it. It's very powerful as an anti-inflammatory. Pine bark and other antioxidant herbs, and high quality omega-3 fats. Now, all of these are some of the most researched and powerful anti-inflammatories in terms of natural supplements, and they of course are very effective at dealing with inflammation in any situation. However, while giving these can certainly reduce the inflammation in our dogs, unless we can identify what's really causing the autoimmune disease in each particular case, continuing to just throw anti-inflammatory agents at these disease patterns will only help for a certain amount of time. Now, this is why it can happen that supplements that are seemingly working well for a good amount of time for your dog, all of a sudden then just seem to stop working. Now, the main reason here is not that they've actually stopped working, but more that the underlying issue hasn't been identified and addressed. And so the body's actually now in an overwhelmed state. No amount of anti-inflammatories will help unless we can make deeper changes. And yes, inflammation is really everywhere. Our dogs can be exposed to so many environmental factors that just naturally trigger an inflammatory response pathway. But for a healthy dog, a certain amount of this inflammation will be tolerated really well once the body's in balance. For example, what if your dog has some sort of food sensitivity? Now, as long as your dog continues on eating this particular food, this will continually trigger inflammation somewhere in the body, either in the gut or somewhere else in the body. Now, your dog may be reacting to a particular ingredient in their diet, and this is especially more likely going to be the case if your dog's on some sort of processed food. Now, this, of course, can lead to a triggering of inflammation, as I said, and possibly also lead to leaky gut if this food is eaten over a long period of time. There also could be other issues like chronic infections such as SIBO or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which causes a buildup of bad bacteria in your dog's small intestine, and this can lead to some really bad digestive issues like bloating, wind, and constipation, and also leaky gut. Now, there may also be other types of infections going on in the body, like viral or fungal infections that are low grade, but that are causing a constant inflammatory trigger. And this causes that autoimmune pattern. Now, also, if your dog's been anxious through any major stressful event, or is just generally anxious dog, that high cortisol, which is triggered, can then in turn set off a pattern of inflammation. And the obvious one, of course, too, leaky gut, which I talk about a lot, which can be triggered by all sorts of things, particularly certain drugs. This can underpin autoimmunity. Now, regardless of what it is, if we only really give these anti-inflammatory supplements, then while these can help, we're really covering up these underlying issues. And so it makes a lot more sense that it's far better to work to identify what is at the root cause of each disease. Now, this may involve certain blood tests and other testing through your vet, as well as working with a holistic practitioner who can help identify some of the more environmental factors, such as things like the inappropriate diet, food sensitivities, stress, SIBO, leaky gut, and help to work to reverse these. And then we can find that those anti-inflammatory supplements not only are going to work much better, but actually may not be needed as much as well. So just remember that autoimmune diseases do, of course, require a holistic approach where we identify as best as is possible what the underlying reasons are. Look, the truth is in some cases we just don't really know what has triggered it in each particular dog, but we can look at what are some of those common factors that I've mentioned in today's video that can be underlying and work to reverse those as naturally as possible. Well, guys, I hope you found this short video today helpful. It was only a short one, but just to help you to start thinking about the inflammation, not just targeting in, because often vets are giving supplements just to reduce that inflammatory process, but to try and dig a bit deeper and see what's underneath all of that. And if your dog currently is in some sort of autoimmune pattern and you need some help, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below and I am open for limited bookings. Guys, if you did enjoy this short video, do please give it a thumbs up. It does help to get that content out there on YouTube to help other dog owners just like you who are looking for some sort of answers or solutions or help with their pets' health naturally. Guys, I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having a great day. I will catch up with you in another video next week. Till then, though, have a good one. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye for now.